What is authentic?
What is authentic? Authentic's a community in which I want to spread the support for people to become greatness through fitness, through exercise, through expression, through business, through support of other people becoming great. I want to build a network that I actually had a mentor describe his marriage in the fact that prior to meeting his wife, he felt like in life he had to watch his own back. So he had to watch all angles. And then when he met his wife, it was like for the first time, she had his back and he had her back. And it was like now there was a relationship where you could dive fully into what you're doing in life, and you know you have a support system that has your back. And that's what I want Authentic to be, is a community in which has your back, has a network's back, has a support system back that you can dive into your goals and your dreams and aspirations with no fear of falling, because your support system with Authentic has your back.
Why did you start Authentic?
I started Authentic because I wanted to be in control of the ability to have an impact in life that I thought would be authentic to the way that I did life. I believed that through loving people and believing in people and supporting people and like telling them they could do things that maybe they didn't believe they could, or I believe just simply shining a light for someone that maybe they haven't experienced could like make the biggest impact in the world. So whether it be in fitness through coaching services, or through an apparel company, or through podcasting, or I just simply want to communicate through a business the way that I believe life can be done, and then watch everyone else flourish, because like, if we're being honest, life's damn good if you believe it can be.
What characteristics do authentic athletes have?
I love that question because I grew up on movies like Rudy, Remember the Titans, Little Giants. Like I grew up in sports movies that held coaches or mentors in a light that they were teaching more than exercise, or teaching more than a sport, or teaching more than exercise skills. They were changing the person. And so the characteristics that I want for an authentic athlete is someone who is wanting a coach relationship, that I can pull things out of you that maybe you didn't think were possible. Or I want to give you support when maybe you hadn't got it prior. Or I want to give you tricks and knowledge and food help and sciences that fix gut issues that you've had, or that you can't sleep, or energy. Characteristics for an athlete is I want you to be hungry for the goal, because if you're hungry, I can provide the support system. I can provide the knowledge. I can provide the tactics to get you where you want to go. But the characteristics for the athlete is the fire inside you that gets you up when you don't want to get up, that gets you to do the cardio when you don't want to do the cardio, that gets you to do the mundane things that champions do that others don't. And that simply has to do with the drive inside you. So one characteristic for authentic athlete is the fire.
What does the coach-athlete relationship look like on Team Authentic?
I'm going to use a beautiful quote from a current client of mine. And he says it's almost like we're dating. I want to know the areas in which you struggle. I want to know the areas in which you would say that you flourish. I want to know how to get you to do things that you don't want to do, but in your communication way. The coach-athlete relationship here is completely sacrificial for the other. If you give to me, I will give to you. Give effort and I give effort. Grow together and we can be unstoppable.
How is the athlete experience different for athletes on Team Authentic than other teams?
I grew up playing Texas high school football, and it was almost like the player needed to know his place and the coach was the one who had the answers. And I don't want it to be that way. The athlete experience I want to have is a platform that you get to communicate how you need to be supported or coached or directed so you can get the best out of you. And that changes per athlete. That means that you have to be able to communicate the things that you need, and I have to be able to do the work and make the changes that can provide you the ability to take the next step, to break through the plateau, to when you thought it was done, we find 5% more. When you're tired and you say, I can't do another rep, we find 3 more. I want to get a platform for you that just gets the greatest parts out of you when you don't think it's possible.
What requirements do you have for your athletes?
I don't have many requirements for my athletes. I think a clear standard of the goal is one. And what do I mean by that is, I don't like for goals to be this by this time or this achievement by this achievement. We take goals and we break them down into habits. So my requirements for my athletes are understanding that yes, we might have a 6-month goal or a year goal, but you and I are going to tackle day by day habits, over and over routines. And the more we can stack up success for you in the little things, the more long-term results you will feel, you will experience, you will build upon.
What is your why?
I was actually nervous about this question, if I'm going to be honest with you. Some of my traumas and some of my experiences are some of my harder, most vivid experiences that I've ever had in my life. And because I have felt those tough moments, I have felt those traumas, I have felt those shitty experiences, if we're really being honest, I then understood that it takes so little to make a large impact in someone's life with a hello or a smile or I believe in you or you can do it or how are you feeling or like what do you want or what makes you happy. If you were just to stop for 1 second and start giving into the world and understand that there are other people looking back at us and the impact that we have in them can be so large by making such little services, little offerings of, I think you're an amazing person because you have a beating heart, you have a breathing lungs, you have a thinking brain, you have an emotional feeling body. Because of that, you are important. So my why is that I can simply change someone's life by a smile. Why not give everyone a smile? I can change someone's life by opening a door and believe that I think you can do something in life, by believing that you can do anything that you want in this world, by just simply changing your mindset. Just by that little action, you can change the world. So my why is because I have felt the darkest of darks, and I want to make the littlest actions to make the largest changes in someone's life. That's my driving why. When I wake up in the morning, I want to send texts. I want to support people. I want to share videos. I want to, everything within my power, I want to give you value, because in doing that, we can change the world. That's my why. That's what authentic is the fact that just by offering up a little bit of beauty into this world, we can change it. It can be a different world just by giving love and positivity and beauty and support and gratitude and appreciation. Like, there are beautiful things in this world. You just have to change that mindset and believe it.
What can we expect to see from Authentic?
You can expect out of Authentic that if you interact with someone that Authentic has opened their arm up to, or grown their circle to, or they've become a part of the power circle, or they're a part of the Authentic family, you can expect moving forward, when you meet someone, when you see someone, when you experience an Authentic experience through Authentic, there's going to have one thing that is going to be in common. And that is the ultimate sacrifice of, I'm here to support you. I'm here to believe in you. I'm here to be your biggest cheerleader. Because as Gary Vee says, I do want the biggest building in the city. The difference is between me and maybe some other people is that I don't have to burn or break other people's buildings down. We can grow this empire together. We can be great together by being authentic, our true authentic self, by living authentically, by being authentic. We're capable of great things together.
What do the hashtags be authentic and live authentically mean?
Those hashtags for me mean or give permission to get the tattoos, or to do the dreads, or piercings, or wear the clothes, or don't get the nicest car, or don't worry about the need to be approved of. Be authentic, live authentically is about do the shit that wakes you up in the morning. Like live the way that you want to live. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you should self-nux yourself in the morning. You should be able to look at yourself and you should be able to say you're slaying it right now. I cheered in college, and one of the most beautiful, glorious thing that still gives me chills is fuck me up. It's so beautiful because I want to give the permission by being authentic, be authentic and live authentically. I want to give you permission to be the person that that fires you up, that makes you feel like you're beautiful, because you are. And I promise you should not spend 1 second of your day being or doing something that hurts your soul or that darkens your light. Make the journey, take the steps that put gasoline on your fire. Do the things that you need to do that give you energy when that shit is hard. When you don't want to do it, do the thing that gives you energy when there's no energy to be had. When the world is coming down on you, do the thing that makes it worth it. That's what be authentic and live authentically as a hashtag means. I'm done. You think we got something in there?
Yep. There's a couple of clips. I'm kidding, the whole thing was